There we go, I'm back. I think. What's going on here? No. My videos. There we go. There we That's it, that seems better. Good. Okay, so that's now working. Sorry guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. For some reason, nothing seemed to be working. Completely revved me off. So let's get back into it. So custom game. So what we're going to look for is any sort of game that's going to take us. I'm hoping this time I'm going to have the same issues as what I had last time. Australia, 5 laps, no realistic. Yeah, that would have been alright, but looks like it's about to start. It's 20, it's full. There's not a lot of empty races at the moment. There's a qualifying in Canada with 2 people. That's a long time. That's like 3 hours worth of living. Nah, not doing that. This is brilliant, by the way. I definitely find it a lot easier to do this game with it. So those people who are recommending going up to a racing wheel, you don't have to go all out. You can start off small with a T300 or even a Logitech, something basic. It doesn't have to be like the all singing, all dancing. Even though if you have the money, go ahead and buy it, but be prepared that there is a big price difference between this and what a lowercase model would be. But obviously, the lowercase ones, you ain't gonna get the right sort of feedback, and some of them don't come with force feedback at all, which, to be honest, ruins the whole game. To be honest, you need to have force feedback, especially when you're going through corners, and you can feel when the rear is about to slip out. You can feel when you go over a bump. You can actually adjust your racing style to the situation a lot quicker than it is on a pad. It's just a much better system to use, and obviously getting one of these is so much easier than using, say, what I used to use was an ironing board, because my old seat was, well, broken, and the racing wheel that I did have, which was the T150, not as good, but this is much better, and I enjoy this game so much more if it fucking works, which at the moment doesn't seem to be working that well. Okay, we got an 18 there in Austria and an 18 in Spain. I'll probably take the Spain one. We'll see. Will it join? Probably not. Oh, hello. And we're in. Ah, it's a fucking classic race. Don't like classic cars. I don't get why people like to use these classic cars. I really don't. I find them shit. I know a lot of people were like really hyped into using the new classic cars, and I won't lie, the way it was embedded into the career mode was good. I just don't like the online classic cars. It's just crap. Plus, a lot of drivers, well, a lot of people on this game don't drive correctly, so and you'll find this when you're doing public lobbies like this, where you'll find that you could be on the right racing line and they'll just totally ignore it, and they'll just come straight into you and knock you off. You'll see that probably as we're going around doing these sessions, and you'll probably see that a lot. Let's try this one. Session no longer exists, but it's a good start, isn't it? Thing is, once we're in, and I can just stay on that one, providing if there's no idiots. I don't like racing with idiots. One, it ruins the whole game, and two, it's boring. Okay, Russia. Okay, 25% Russia. Let's try that. And of course it's already... Oh no. Race results, which means the race would have just finished. I'm happy with that. So Spain next. I hope. Hope there's no lag issues today. Here we go. Right, we're going to go Scuderia Toro Rosso. We'll have the car sites. And I'm ready. Because I'm racing Toro Rosso, I'm going to do one thing. Very sad, I know, but... Toro Rosso. Don't worry, I'm not going to change my shirt for every single car I'm going to drive. I just thought, well, seeing I'm driving Scuderia Toro Rosso, why not? Hopefully this is going to be a semi-decent race. Let's hope so. We're in Spain anyway, so it's an alright track, I guess. Make sure I've got everything all set up here, so charge up, diff down, and we need tire allocation. Do I go for a softer balance or let's go for a balance? Shit, need to cancel that. You've got a copyright issue.
Remember, brakes and tyres will be cold at the start, so take it easy on the first few corners.
Put loads of fuel in. So I'll just go max revs all the way around then. Here we go. Someone jumped the start there. Oh my god. Oh my god, man.
Not the start we were looking
That was fucking horrendous, boys. Jesus. Horrible start. Oh my god. See what I mean by public lobbies? That was my fault. Bit overzealous on that return there. See what I mean by the game being very broken? Especially that start. That start was horrendous. Shit the bed. I'm not having a good race today. shouldn't really do that. Changing gears whilst going through corners.
Virtual safety car. Reduce speed immediately and keep a positive delta. Okay, slow down, slow down. Your delta is negative, which means you are too fast. Reduce your pace.
Alright.
Virtual safety car is ending. Maintain your pace until the green flag. VSC ending. Wait for green.
Fuck off.
Now a drive-through penalty. You have been given a drive-through penalty. Gap to car in front is 2.0 seconds.
Fucking hell, man. Not having a good race today. Really not. Nah, I'm done on that one. Fucking, that start really fucked me over. I can't believe how bad that start was. It was just, I don't know. It's just that start. That start was horrendous. I've never been in a start that bad ever. Okay, so Hungary and Britain. No. Let's go for no. Abu Dhabi's full. Azerbaijan. 5 laps, realistic. Austria. 5 laps, 1 shot, equal. Safety car. Yeah, let's go for that. Could be interesting. Session in progress, it just started. What a bastard. Mexico. Ooh, Belgium. Ooh, that's a dangerous one. I know. Different track altogether. Ah, it's a classic. You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna go for a. I'm gonna go for that. I'm gonna go for that. What we got? Ooh. Do I go for a Nigel Mansell's Williams. Oh, I'm going to go old school, I think. I'm going to go for a 1992. That's all realistic as well. Balls. Don't really like classic cars, but I think we're going for the McLaren. Oh, you know what? Now I'm going to go for it. I'm going to stick with the 1992 Williams. Around Austria. I'm going to go for a in the middle sort of ratio for this because I don't actually have a setup for this one that I've saved. So a lot of these I've actually played around with and done a lot of the setups myself. None of them are perfect, as was seen in Spain. That was really pissed me off, that one actually. Got off to a blinding start as well. Just that fucking ghosting car in front. Thing is, people stop on the track. What's supposed to happen is they're supposed to ghost through so you can go straight through them, because otherwise it's unfair to other people on the track. Next time I think I'll just go around, but there wasn't a lot of gap to get round, so I'd have been stuck behind them anyway.
With this many cars, there's always a chance of an incident on the first corner. Take care.
Let's go for a balanced setup, fuel load, bags of it. Oh, listen to that engine. Oh, what a bastard! Unreal. Give up with this game sometimes. I don't know whether it's just because I'm on there, I don't know, but I'm not having a very good start today with my races. Here we go. Australia. Typical. Then I'll vote for another track, and I reckon it's going to be, oh, Mexico. Nice. Toro Rosso's now gone. Oh no, there it is. Colour signs. There we go. And we're going to Mexico. Whoop, whoop. Here we go. So Mexico. I think I've got a setup for the Mexico. To be honest, when I'm doing the career mode, I don't really... I kind of do, but I don't really use setups. I do for online, because it's a lot more challenging, especially when you get idiots on the track. I need to see whether it's I didn't actually see whether it was damage on. Hopefully it is, because otherwise it just makes it silly. Here we go. Right, set up. We're in Mexico, so hopefully we've got a Mexico set up. That'll be a no. Oh! Fuck it, we're going for a... Oh, you terrible. Really?
We've been awarded a time penalty. Go against our finishing time at the end of the race. Salvage this.
Can't believe I got the penalty for that, no. Mind you, I did kind of go a bit crazy into that corner.
Is now enabled and will be available to use when you are within 1 second of the car ahead in the DRS zone.
Not a chance now. Oh my god! Fucking brake checking cunt!
You've knocked the front wing. Damage only looks minor, but you'll need to take it easy to avoid making the problem worse. Okay, gap ahead is 2.0 seconds. This is your final lap of the race. Caution, caution.
Yeah, I just can't race with these idiots. I really fucking can't. Breaks me. And now I'm fucking finishing the race off with half a wing.
Green flag.
Give up. Hate idiots like that. Prime example. I mean, why? Why would you even do that? It takes the shit out of me sometimes. Right, so I was 8th on that, lost a lot of positions from where I was. Fucking typical. Yeah. Come on. So, for those of you who don't know about the whole racing setup thing I've got going on here, so like I've said previously in some of my other videos that I've done, T300RS along with the F1 steering wheel that I have, overall I think the total cost comes to about 500 quid. That's excluding this bit here. So that's with this, the base, which was about 250 quid. This was 280 quid. And then the wheel attachment itself was, I'd say 120. I said it in a previous video, not too long ago. But it gives some form of idea of the sort of costs you need to kind of spend in order to get yourself in with one of these. Like I said, again, in another video that I've done, this will all eventually go into my F1 simulator, my actual simulator that I am building. It's taking a little bit of time, I'm not gonna lie. The fabrication materials are taking a long time now. I've been talking to a lot of people, and apparently there are cheaper methods of doing it. So I'm going to see whether that actually works. So we'll see. There'll be more updates on my Twitter page. So if you're listening on that, by all means, get yourself on it, because I do regularly update that on a quite regular basis. Works sometimes gets me bogged down, but I kind of bat off from what I can here, building this along with family life, which is kind of important, and then which is very important, sorry, and then work, which is kind of a second priority, as you might want to put it, because without work I can't pay for any of this stuff, and without family I can't have family life as well as build this. So it's kind of batting everything across. So for those people who are looking into it, sorry, we were going to keep track. That's great. Thank you very much for your patience, so to say. So we're on a new track now in Canada. Hopefully, I say hopefully, it shouldn't be too bad. Wait for the reds, and we're off. Whoa! I fucking hate public lobbies. Now I've just lost all grip on my tyres.
Okay, not a great start. Let's get back on track. Yellow flag. Okay, you need to give that position back. That was an illegal overtake.
Fuck me, there's so much debris on this track.
Okay, clear.
Whoa, where did you come from? And you see, this is the reason why I don't play online
Okay, this is Jeff.
a lot.
Can you hear me? There's a fair amount of damage.
And I got the penalty for that, I know.
We suggest you come in as soon as possible.
Fucking, oh my god. Oh my god, I'm gonna fucking swing for this cunt. Jesus. So not only ruins my race, he fucking, I tell you. I have 2 viewers. Hey everybody. Hey guys. Put your descriptions below. Any comments you want to put down, please chat to me, because I'm obviously not going to be racing that much because I've got damaged front wing, I've got idiots on here, so it'd be nice to get some of your sort of feedback and a little bit of information about the whole future of this channel, I guess. So please chat to me. I don't like talking by myself, sometimes it's boring. I'm a boring bastard anyway. Be Smooth, the guy that's on here, he's actually in a league called TUF, and he's very good. He's very, very good. Always fast on the lap times. He's a very quick driver, and very clean. It's just a shame the rest of them aren't. So big shout out to him. There's also a lot of FTRL guys on here as well, which is quite nice to see. FTRL is another racing league run by a guy called Aaron Taylor. He's another top lad, big Arsenal supporter. Be playing about with my hands and I should be concentrating on the wheel. So the force feedback in this wheel is really good, and like I said in one of the previous videos, the force feedback actually comes down from the bottom of the wheel here and actually through into the base of the racing seat, which is really nice. It gives you a little bit more sort of like idea of exactly what's happening with the car. And a lot of the racing wheel settings as well are all sort of set realistically, so it's quite heavy in certain ways, but as you race it gets a lot lighter. So I'm actually only doing light turns there, and it's really nice. But as soon as you get to a corner like this, it's really heavy. That wasn't great, but it's a position. At least I didn't get disqualified, which makes a change. Especially from the amount of idiotic randomers you get on here. But hey. So, we're going to try for another race now. Hopefully, it will go slightly smoother. Better than what I was. I'm just looking on the phone. Like I said, put your notes in the some sort of flipping description in the comments box. I'm more than happy to answer any questions about the simulator and what the future is. Cheers, Paul. It's appreciated. Big thumbs up there, mate. You're a star. You're an absolute star. Like I said, any questions that you do have about the wheel or anything else about the race simulator that's going to eventually be built, please fire them, because I've got lots coming on this channel soon. I'm going to try and update it as best as possible. But like I said, with work and stuff, it's a little very sort of like two-sided thing at the moment, where work's sort of taking priority over everything else, and then obviously I've got to sort of keep family life running as well. So it's sort of like I'm just batting off everything. But yeah, it's I'm enjoying the wheel, and I'm enjoying this. This is fantastic. For those people who really want to get into racing like this, you need to have something like this behind you, because it is great. It does make the whole thing so much better. So yeah, I mean, I don't even know what else to say about it. It's just a beautiful wheel. The force feedback on it is lovely. I mean, it isn't a T500, and it definitely isn't one of the more advanced wheels that are out there. It obviously has got its limitations, but it's good. It is good for what it actually is, and the price isn't too bad. Like I said before, it's like it's like the one in the middle. That's Abu Dhabi in it. We're gonna go for. Ooh, this could be interesting. I don't have a setup. Oh god, someone's lagging! Someone was really... Oh my god. Yeah, that was my bad, Josh. Or whatever your name was. Bit of a corner cut there. Broke very late there. Again, broke very late there. McLaren's going to overtake me, I can see it now. I don't blame him. Oh, you little bastard. Open DRS.
Has significant damage to their front wing. They'll need to pit for repairs.
Ooh, we got so close. Wow! Holy cow! It's quite heavy on the brakes there, boy.
We're seeing minor damage to the front wing. Be easy on the car till we get it repaired. We don't want to risk making this worse.
Just outside of DRS. It's a bit of a shame. Last lap anyway. I could go max revs, but I haven't got enough fuel to get there, so I'm going to have to ease it in standard. Fuck that one up. I'll take that though. Third position. Not too bad. Reckon I could have done a little better if I wasn't so over-eager in that first and second turn. Hey, it is what it is. for all of you who do actually sort of support the Instagram page and the Twitter page, I want to give you a big thumbs up for being so supportive, and I'm really grateful for that. A bit more, I'm kind of like share it about as best as possible, really. I just need, the more followers I get and the more people who interact with me, then the more you're going to get out of me, because I'll do more on the channel. But at the moment, obviously, I'm quite small. I'm basically starting up, so yeah, you need to really sort of like give us support, and then the more support I get, the more you'll get out of me, and the whole thing, really. So if you can, that'll be great. If not, then and it isn't your thing, then so be it. It's not everyone's cup of tea, especially when you want to see me waffle. Oh, was it? Ah, Pagani. Jeez, nice to see you, mate. Ah, FTRL Panini. Good, it was a good overtake, mate. I'm sorry I was all over the place. I had freaking idiots all around me. But hey, freaking. So for those of you who don't, well, none of you will really know, but Pagani, or Paul Oliver, the guy who's just described in below, top man. He really is. I've known him for a few years now, all the way back from my previous league before I joined TUF as a reserve. Cheers, Paul. But yeah, he is out of the the whole TUF guys. They're fantastic. They're a good bunch of lads. Big shout out to all the administrators out there, because you guys do an incredible job. But Paul is one of the main guys who I really sort of keep in contact with, and he's a sound guy, and he was kind of the one that sort of like aided me and sort of got me better and better at this. So top man, I do appreciate all the help you've given me, mate. It's made me definitely a little bit better at this game. Yeah, it's good to see you back on the track, mate, and it's good to be back racing with you. It definitely is good. Miss TUF, like, I need to get back into it. I won't lie. I just don't have the time. Work's been a nightmare. For good reasons and bad reasons, but yeah, horrendous. Oh, ooh, Jesus. Copyrights. God, that'd be a great thing. Red flag. So, Paul, are you now racing with FTRL now? If that's the case, flipping hell. That's good. Where are we anyway? Oh, Russia. Oh, shit. Do you still race with TUF? Be good to have your feedback on that one. Ooh, I lost a lot of time on that bit. Ah, be smooth. Crazy fast driver. I will not lie. Crazy fast. So what's the... Didn't actually see that. Wonder where everyone else came. Of course, Panini, or better known as Paul Oliver, 6th, and Whiskey and Be Smooth. Well, I don't have much else to say about that. They're just freaking stupidly quick. And I don't think they're running any assists either, which is a bit top class. Oh, copyright.
It'll be a tough race start with this many cars out on track today. Keep your distance.
Yeah, I've been hearing that a lot, mate. Oh, obviously, yeah, they're all good lads. Just... Yeah, it's a shame that we're having to... It's like me, I'm having to take a step back from that because I just ain't finding the time. I'm kind of hoping over summer... Well, I've got like summer break coming up between like August time. August-ish time. So I'm kind of hoping I'm going to try and get a bit more back into it. It'd be nice to get back into league racing, I won't lie. What's happening here? Migrating host. Great. Oh dear. This happens a lot, by the way. When people, because the game is literally fucking broken, and when the next game come out, Cody's, if you are sort of even involved with like watching this via Twitter or whatever, because I know you are following me. If you are watching this or you are going to watch this, fix multiplayer. Please fix multiplayer. I am sick to death of this and the safety car issue. It just ruins the whole game. You guys, it's supposed to be game of the year, right? I wouldn't say it's game of the year at all. Probably one of the better racing games, but ain't game of the year. Fact. It's broken in every way, shape and form, apart from Career. Career is kind of good, I guess. It is what you said it was, which is more in depth, but multiplayer is broken. Doesn't matter how many fixtures you... I mean, when the game came out, it was broken. Very broken. In fact, it didn't even work. And I think this is definitely broken. I hate this. What do you think? What do you think, Paul? Kind of hoping this migrating host thing sorts its life out. Jeez, I can't even do anything. Couldn't take our class. See, Cody's. See, this is what we're talking about. This is what we're talking about. Fucking fix your game before you release. What I'm going to do is, I reckon, I'm going to start up my own session. Paul, don't worry, I'm not going to be coming off the stream completely, but I'm going to, because this is broken, very broken. I'm probably going to start my own public lobby, if my computer will actually allow me to do anything. Oh, there we go. Way.
That's a decent start. Good job.
Fucking hell, everybody's left. Fuck, sorry, Bigani.
Okay, entering lap 3 now. DRS has been enabled.
And I've gone wide. I've gone wide. Go, go, go.
leader, 14.8 seconds.
14 seconds! Fucking hell!
Our gap to the car in front is 6.1 seconds. This is your final lap of the race.
Hey, 3 people now on the channel. Hey everyone! I don't know who you are.
Gap to the car ahead is 4.3 seconds.
Oh, got it! Jesus Christ. Nice race, mate. Nice race. Yeah, so for those people, because I can't, when you guys come on, I can't actually see who you are. I can just see that there's 3 people watching the channel. So if you could just pop in and comment in the below, like who it is, who's on, and I'll say hi to you and thank you for watching. Like I said, if there's to those people who have joined before, if you have any questions at all about the race setup, the wheel, or the race seat, or anything that's going to happen on the channel for the future, ask us questions. I'd be more than happy to ask. I'm going to be on for at least another hour or so, so please answer away. More than happy to answer any questions. Yeah. Oh, no, not Monaco. Oh shit. Yeah, Monaco. I don't want a. Thanks, Paul. Pleasure driving with you, mate, and see you soon. So let's go for something slightly different then, shall we? And I'll be back in a minute. I'm just going to quickly go to the little man's room. One sec. Just gonna try and pop my phone on charge. So, we're back properly. Just trying to think now. I kind of want to try and get onto a 25% if I can. Oh, Russia, 30 to 50% race. I bet you any money this is going to be locked. If not, this will be an interesting one to be on. I now have two. Oh no, I've only got one. So hopefully this is going to be a 50%er, if it will allow me in. I can't join because it's no longer available. Fucking typical. If you're noticing, what, the game, mate, or something else? Because the game itself is actually quite broken. And if you're going to get this game, it's probably worthwhile just waiting now until F1 2018 comes out. The actual game itself, the game, yeah, this game is broken beyond all belief. I believe the new one comes out on the 24th of August, so it might be worthwhile just waiting for that. I know you can pick this game up reasonably cheap now, but it's just there's a lot of glitches in the game. You can't really get the full thing out of it. Yeah, I know, right? $20. I know it's about 15, 16 quid here if you get it pre-owned. If you got it brand new, I think it's like £25. But it's rubbish. The game's great. Don't get me wrong. The game's great. It's just the online part. It's just so broken. If you're just getting it for the career mode, then it's spot on. I haven't. There are some issues, but it's nothing as big as what multiplayer is. Multiplayer is just fucking. It's broken. Unless you're going to do something like a championship lobby and you isolate the safety car, it's not so bad. But other than that, the actual game's fucking brown bread. It's so broken, it's unreal. So it might be worthwhile waiting until F1 2018 comes out. Slightly more expensive game, obviously. It's going to be about probably about $60, or about £50 in our money. But it's worthwhile just waiting for it, rather than you spending loads and loads of just $20 on a game that is good in career but crap online. unless you're going to play in like a league. If you're playing in a league, like an online league for racing, again, it's not so bad because it's monitored and maintained. And there are obviously still some issues, especially when it comes to the safety car and some flag issues. But it's it's a little better than playing publicly. But the career mode, it's brilliant. I can't mock it at all. It's really in depth. It could do with the media side, like I'm hoping F1 2018 is going to be. If it is, then that's exactly what we want. We wanted that back from when I think it was 2010 to F1 2010 or 2011 when that came out. It'd been your first F1, so more career. Yeah, the career mode on this is good. So if you just want to buy it just for that, then I say yeah, go for it. But the multiplayer is broken. I just do it now because it's a bit of fun, and it's good to see really bad drivers. Um, but if you yeah, do it, mate. If you feel like you want to do it and get onto it, and like I said, I mean, if I'm online, add me as a friend. I'm just a 4611 on here. You know, add me as a friend on here, and if you're wanting to get the grips of the game online, just see what if I'm online, and if I'm online, then by all means I'll show you the ropes and do what you need. I mean, I've been shown ropes beforehand with other drivers and stuff, so or other people, and it is a good game. It's just I just wished it was better in certain ways. So let's get back into another race. Let's see what we got. So Bahrain. So qualifying in Belgium for 50%. I'm up for that. Hopefully it will allow me to do some. What sort of gameplay are you after, mate? Are you after career mode gameplay, or are you after online gameplay? Because the online is pretty much what the racing in the career mode is. It's just there's more to it. Like there's more like cutscenes and it's more things to do. Like online, yeah, sure, we'll get into that. Hopefully, it will allow me to get into a car. Let's go with color signs. It's not gonna let me do it. Never mind. We'll have to come out of that one. Bear with me, mate, and I will get into some gameplay. And depending on which one is going, you'll see how things are either broken or not broken. And a lot of the drivers on here are terrible. So if you're into your racing games and you play like GT Sport and stuff like that, that's a good place to start. Get used to to getting into apexes and braking points and stuff. But getting into this, there's a lot of people on here who just drive crazy, especially if you're like a really keen racer like me, and you know about braking points and braking early and trying to undercut drivers and stuff, and you want to take the long straights and get the downforce right and stuff, and you really want to get into it. It annoys you when idiots are ruining that for the whole game, and that is the only thing that I can say about online publicly. It is rubbish. But if you get into like a league race, and there's a lot out there, I'm part of the Ultimate Formula, which is TUF, and they're a great online league. There's also FTRL as well. They're another good racing league. AOR is another good racing league. In fact, they're one of the best. One of the premier guys, sorry, not one of the best, because I could say TUF is the best if I was being biased. But they are really good. Yeah, I would hate that. Yeah, they're terrible, mate. They are really, really bad drivers. But if you get into league racing and stuff online, that's where it is. That's where it gets really good and fun. Because they get, there's a lot of league racers out there that are like really keen on it, and they make it like into a proper championship. So they'll put your name up there. You get points throughout the season. You get disqualifications. That goes down to penalty points. It gets really in depth for online racing. So definitely hit him up. Definitely look at different league races out there. And whilst you're racing, you'll see other people from other leagues getting involved. And you know, if you think they're good drivers, get in touch with them. See if they are part of a league, and if they are, they'll introduce you to it. And that's how you start off. I mean, that's how I started. So yeah, right. Enough talk. Let's get into some racing. Let's see what we got. Australia. See what's going on there. Another good thing about this game is that the settings, if you're just starting off, the settings can be set to like really easy, and then it can also be set to really hard. So you can have like loads of assists on, or not have so many assists on to help you get used to the game. So it doesn't throw you straight into the deep end. And I've lost you. So. Now I'm not going to be part of the qualifying session, unfortunately, which is a bit of a shame. Yeah, it does a little bit. Let's have a look. What we're doing, mate, is we're just waiting for the qualifying session to take place. Unfortunately, I can't race on this. I can't qualify because I was in a little bit too late. But we'll be in for the race, which is always a good thing. But yeah, you know, it's like I'm a really keen racer. Well, in this game, and I've like spent a little bit of money like on the racing seat and the steering wheel and stuff. I mean, it's quite a lot of money if you really want to invest in that. But I'm looking at building a full F1 simulator. So like full cupola cockpit with the halo ready for F1 2018. So that I'm going to spend a bit more time on doing that, but it's taking some time because fabrication from abroad is taking a little bit of time. So we'll see how that goes, but that's the plan. So all this will actually be in basically the cockpit of an F1 car with a 260-degree angle screen. And then hopefully if I get PC involved, I'm hopefully going to embed that with VR as well. If F1 2018 is going to have that. We'll see. I don't think so, but it'd be nice to see VR in F1. That'd be really, really cool. I reckon that would really change. It's raining. It's raining in Russia. Fucking awesome. I'm gonna crash. I'm no good at the rain. Enough, but I'm saving up. Obviously, I'm not like massively going to do it all in the one. I'm not that rich, but I'm going to do it little by little, build little bits, piece by piece. But you'll see what I mean now. Right, so you see they're weaving all over the place, which is fine. That's racing. but when it comes into the corner, just watch this. Cutting into corners, coming straight across the racing line, and it just ruins the entire race. It just totally ruins it. So online racing is a bit of a pain in the ass. Yeah, I mean, you see loads of it online. A lot of these guys that build like proper cockpits for F1 race, not F1 racing, but even just rally car cockpits, and they're really good. They put a lot of effort into it, and that's kind of like what I want to do. But I mostly play F1 games, so I'm just going to make my simulator just F1 orientated, because the majority of the things I actually do is F1. I'm always on this game. Oh, come on. I could see in the mirror I was there. So I mostly use the racing line for braking points, because the wheel's quite hard to work out where the braking points are. Oh yeah, sure, it's the T300RS, the Thrustmaster. It's the sort of middle ground wheel from all the Thrustmasters. So you've got three different models. You've got the Thrustmaster T150, which is like the base product steering wheel, and then you've got the T300RS, which is the one I've got. But with the T300RS, you can actually put attachments on, which is what this wheel is, which is the F1 Ferrari style wheel. And then you've got the T500 GT, which is like the more advanced model. It's the more up-to-date one, and it's got some pretty Gucci bits with it as well, some pretty nifty stuff. Got some decent pedals with it. Obviously the pedals come with the wheel, but the actual attachment itself, the F1 wheel, comes separately. You have to buy that separately, and it can be attached onto the wheelbase. So it's really good. It's a really good wheel. It's really nice. All the buttons work on it, like DRS and stuff. So it's really easy to sort of like, rather than just playing about with buttons trying to work out where DRS is and stuff. There's a button already labelled up, ready for it, so you can just map it to the console for the button you need, and it's there, and you can literally just tap it, and the DRS is there when you need it, providing you're within the limits for it, within 1 second of the car in front. There are obviously other wheels out there as well. I mean, it's like you've got the Logitech G29, which is a very nice wheel. It's just very noisy. This is actually really, really quiet. The only thing you can really hear is the paddle gear pads as you're shifting up. No, I haven't got the PS Pro. I've just got normal PS. I'm getting the Pro, but I'm in two minds now, because obviously the PS5 will be hopefully releasing sometime either this year or the middle part of next year. So I'm kind of keeping my ear to the ground on that one. I might just save my money up and get the PS5 when it finally comes out, but we'll see. Thrustmaster is kind of the best. It's, for the price, it is good. You're looking around £250 just for the wheelbase itself. And then for the attachment, about 150 quid. Sorry, 150, 120 quid. Yeah, I mean, I've got PSVR, but I'm not using it as much at the moment, because a lot of the games I'm using at the moment I've played to death, so I'm mostly just using this at the moment, and I'm really enjoying it. But the Thrustmaster is the better one out there for the price, but there are a hell of a lot better ones out there than Thrustmaster, but they're obviously a lot more expensive as well.
This lap of the race. Keep this up.
Ah, the rain's stopping. Funny that, seeming it's the last lap. Lap times are dwindling. Cheers for the follow, Prezi. Much appreciated. That was interesting. Bit of wheel spin at the rear. So like I said, the game itself is actually really good. It's just a shame the online didn't match the career mode. Just wait for everyone else to cross the line. I know, right? Yeah, but the rain is actually really good because, well, I say it's good. Sometimes the game varies, so if you haven't like an alternate, what's the word? So if you have like on a dynamic weather system, it will actually be really sunny at the start, and then every now and again it will just like gradually dissipate and get drier and drier, and then it will go back to rain sometimes. It's really quite good. The dynamic weathering system, which is a bit of a shame really, because the rest of the online bit is fucking broken in every way, shape, or form, especially when you start using safety cars. But it is a really good game in certain ways. But yeah, it's a shame that the support for this game has stopped, because obviously they're all concentrating on F1 2018 when it releases on the 24th of August. It'd be really good. Why are we going back to Russia? This guy just literally like Russia mad or something. Hell with it. We'll be alright. It'll probably be the same. It'll probably be a rainy day again on. Yeah, it is good. It is quite good. Quite dynamic. And the weather system is good, but there are some quirks. There are some quirks to it. But like, I can't say enough about this wheel. It's great. I love it. I really do. Best purchase I've ever made, actually. Let's see what we got here. So Russia, so Sochi, dry. Tire select, it's fine. Hey, we got 5 peoples. Hey guys, how you doing? Post your comments in the bottom. All the support's even greater. The more support we get, the better. Well, we had 5. Of course I do, Aldo. How you doing, mate? I know, right? Some, some. So yeah, I've got two. Some Foggy 908 is my other one, and then this one that I'm using is just a 4611. You just pop it into the search bar, and it will just come up just a 4611. That's my new gamer tag. That's the one I'm using for now. I will be reverting back to the Foggy account once F12018 comes out. False. It's not a fake account, mate. There's reasons behind having this account, but I'm not going to go into it on this, not live, because certain people could be watching. But hey. Yeah, they used to be good, mate. They used to be really good. We used to have some pretty kick-ass races, to be honest. I've not had a chance to get into TUF properly. Not really. And back in the day as well. Back in. Oh, come on. Yeah, you see, this is another problem you're going to get with the game, is a lot of issues like this. I know, that was an interesting race. I remember that. Yeah, pretty much did a Verstappen, didn't we? Or should we say, Crashton. Verstappen. Bit of Verstappen. Oh, terrible start. Whoa, mother! Where the fuck did you come from? Hate people like that, man. Fuck me. How did I get the bollocking for that? Whoa! We need to get you on new tyres and move on to a different strategy. The front wing is in a really bad state. We need you back in the pits this lap. That was horrendous. Like I said before, you're going to get people like this, just who don't really give a damn about the race, about driving, and they just want to drive like crazy people. Oh, fuck off.
strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now.
4611, mate. 4611. I got your Aldo, mate. I'll add you as soon as this race is finished.
Is now enabled and will be available to use when you are within 1 second of the car ahead in the DRS zone.
I'm going to try to. It's not like it's very easy at the moment. Work life's kind of taking control of my life, and I'm having to do a lot of late nights on this. I do a lot of reserve driving for quite a few race leagues, and that works because I can just kind of control when I Nice. Hey, good luck to you, mate.
Caution, caution.
So yeah, I'm going to try and get back into full-time league racing if I can. I don't think I'm actually up to AOR. I'm already in there, mate. I'm just there as a reserve driver. For the reserves, yes. Oh, yeah, and I'm in the WhatsApp as well, the Real Racing, Let's Talk Racing one. my
that
fault.
last incident.
It's my fault. Not bad. It's getting late, I think. I don't know what time is. Midnight. So I'm gonna call it a night there, because it is late, and I need to get to bed because I'm up early in the morning for work. So for all those who did join the chat and did a bit of mingling and we got to talk a little bit, that's great. Thanks a lot. It's been really appreciated. It's good to have a bit of communication whilst I'm doing it. I'm just about to sign off because it is late here in the UK. I need to get up for work, so it's a bit of a shame. I really wanted to do a bit more racing, but I need my beauty sleep, as you can probably tell. But yeah, I really appreciate for everyone who came into the link and did a little bit of interaction, shall we say? Sorry, and we did have in certain cases some good racing. It's just a shame that a lot of people on this don't know how to drive. Well, I mean, I'm not going to say I'm the best driver in the world, but at least I know what a racing line is, or braking points. Anyways, like I said, if you're new to the channel, give it a thumbs up. If you want to learn a bit more about the channel, scroll down into the other videos. Please like and subscribe. There are going to be more of this at some point. And again, any questions at all, just leave them in the comments and I'll be more than happy to get back to you with anything to do with the F1 simulator or the whole race setup I've got at the moment. And it will be improved over the next couple of months, depending on whether I can find the time to do it. But there will be some upgrades and some improvements. So yeah, thanks a lot for tuning in, and the next time you'll see me will be hopefully over the weekend. We'll see. I have got my daughter as well, so that probably won't happen until later on in the night. Probably about 8-9 o'clock in the evening, and I do a couple of hours there. But I'll try and do a lot more of this. Obviously, I'm getting some more interaction now from other people. So please, again, like and subscribe. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for all the interaction. And that's it for me. Thank you very much, everyone. Good night.